G'day, welcome to the Simple Cooking channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make this swimming pool cake. This is so awesome. It's actually not that hard to make at all. Just take a little time in the baking, a little bit of decorating, and the whole cake will be done in no time. There we go. So you want to bake a cake, you can make it any type of cake, butter cake, vanilla cake, sponge cake, square, circular, oval, whatever. I've chosen this. This is in this base, so you want to make sure that it's flat. You get some frosting or icing, make it yourself or buy it, mix white, and then put yellow food colouring straight in it and mix it in. So you'll have the nice yellow colour that will look sort of like fish or sand. Alright, that's done now, so this is the bottom layer. Now get your second piece of cake. This you want to cut the hole in it for the pool section. I'm going to do like a little kidney shaped one. You can do whatever shape you like. Just cut all the way through so there will be a hole. Alright, so it's always good to draw a little outline like I did before you do it, so you've got the shape that you want, and then you just push that up. There you have your pool. Now get your base and put the top section straight over it, which is the pool. Now you just want to ice or put icing or frosting on the top layer as well. Now just put this aside, and then the next part you want to do is make the gummy jelly jello mixture to go in here, which will be the water for the pool. Now get a medium-sized saucepan, put in 2 cups of cold water, then you want to put in 2 packets of jello or jelly crystals. So I've chosen this. Now 1 packet's 85 grams. So 170 grams. Now I add 1 packet, which is about 10 grams of unflavoured gelatin. So we don't want this to be really tough and gummy. We want it to be a bit more than jelly or jello. We want it to be a little in between. So put that in there, and you just leave this on the counter for about 5 to 10 minutes to let it absorb the crystals and glugify. Now that this is glugified, pop it on the stove, turn it on to low medium, and we want the crystals to dissolve. So just keep giving it a stir every now and then. Probably take about 3 or 4 minutes, maybe 5. Alright, now this is ready. As you can see, it's dissolved. So now we turn the heat off and just put this aside somewhere. We want this to cool, and then after about 15 minutes pour it into some sort of jug that has a pourer, and then leave it in there until it's cooled enough to be sort of a little bit jello, gummery, just a little bit, but you can still pour it. We don't want to pour it into the pool part when it's still just completely liquid runny. Now get your jello stuff. Now that as you can see, it's starting to thicken a little bit, but it's still liquidy, and pour it in here, because this will be your pool. Awesome. I want to dive in right now. Alright, before we put this in the fridge to let the pool part set, get yellow M&Ms or Smarties or Skittles really if you want, and put them around the pool. Now that these are on, just put this in the fridge to let the gummery jello stuff set for about an hour, or if you've got room in your freezer, put it in there for about 20 minutes. There's a little diving board. Now for like a little beach towel, put them wherever. These are just licorice all sorts, I've just stuck them together like that. And I'll put a little tiny teddy on it, and use these little cocktail things for umbrellas. So you can see the little umbrella back there. And now you might want to put a few teddies in the pool. So I've got a tiny teddy, and I've got like just a little treat with a hole in it. You can just like that. And if you want to, I don't know, maybe put a sort of a beach ball looking thing on there. Tiny teddy. And there you have a swimming pool. Well, I hope you like this. If you can see it. Look at that, and there's a little pool. You can see the having fun. Looks really cool, and it really is pretty easy. It just takes a little bit of time, but it's well worth it. I'll see you next time for my next meal.